What's up, YouTube? Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now, before we get into the video, as always, I want to say I appreciate everybody with that like button. It really helps my videos get recommended. Now, today's video, we got YB. So I'm pretty sure y'all know about the situation that happened with YB. And basically, they end up, arresting him, a couple of his people when he was doing the Chopper City music video. They end up taking the camera and the SD card from that, and they trying to run that against the guns that, that they actually had. And they end up trying to say, like, these guns are real. You see this on there, you see that on there. And basically, the judge ended up throwing that out because it was an unlawful search. And now, that was one of the biggest things. And I believe that's the real reason he won. If they would have did that, it would have been, pretty much over for YB. But the judge wanted out. It was an unlawful search. So they couldn't really use it. And they keep trying to, appeal it so they can get that and use it against them. And that's what they're doing now. They still trying to appeal it right now for the judge. And that's basically show that's the only thing that they really have. So the judge, can say that, this time, we can use it. But hopefully that don't happen. If that don't happen, he still got a real good chance of beating his other case. But I'm gonna play out the video with the lawyer. Y'all let me know in the comment section how you feel about it.
Boy, update. We are still waiting on the judge to decide whether or not she's gonna let him off house arrest now they beat his California charges. But the update is this. You'll remember a couple months ago, the judge in Louisiana threw out some of the evidence against him, saying y'all violated his constitutional rights. You had no right to search these SD cards where you found these videos allegedly of him holding guns. Now, the government has filed its appeals brief going up to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, asking the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the Louisiana judge's decision and let them use the evidence. Let me try to break it down for you and show you a little bit about what's going on in this appeal. A whole gang is here. They got not only attorneys from Louisiana, but they got the organized crime and gang section chief. That's like a national position. They've got people from DC. That is your tax dollars hard at work going after a guy who won at the district court level, won when they tried to reconsider his motion, beat his case out in California, but they're still trying to stick him for holding a gun in a video. Let me show you the rest of this. To me, this is my favorite part. In their appeal brief, the government acknowledges that the district court concluded that the warrant application for the SD cards contained unintentional but reckless misstatements and that the warrant was technically defective. So here's the government admitting that their warrants were containing reckless misstatements and was defective, but they still want the evidence to be used. Why? Let me explain to you their argument if you can make any sense of it. Basically, what they argue is that, look, yeah, this warrant was defective, it was full of misstatements, but the stuff that we were trying to search, it's not really YoungBoy's. It's not really Kentrell stuff. It's other people's stuff. He doesn't have the right to challenge our illegal search of it. That's ridiculous. First off, if you illegally search something, you ought to shut the hell up and go away. Second off, we're talking about his cameraman who he pays to go around taking footage of him. The idea that that is not his is ridiculous. The government is trying to argue that it's a company that pays that cameraman, and that company is not actually him, it's his own LLC that he uses for his business. And so technically, you see how they get you, right? Look, is that argument going to win? Well, it could. It's not in my hands. It's not in your hands. It's not in no social media hands. It's in the judge's hands. And one judge in the Middle District of Louisiana, the chief judge of the federal court down there, twice said no to the government. So they get another chance. They're going to go in the Fifth Circuit. That's an appeals court. What will the Fifth Circuit do? We don't know. Or maybe they'll do the reasonable thing, which is say that, this warrant was mad defective. You obviously have an interest, a privacy interest in stuff that you pay people to record of yourself. You don't want all of it to go out there. You only want it to go out there when you actually post it. And until then, it's yours, it's private, and you have the constitutional right to not have it searched illegally with warrants with a bunch of technical defects and reckless misstatements. What's going to happen? It's in the court's hands.